What is up? What's going on? It's the middle of the day. Uncharacteristic of this channel to stream during the middle of the day, but I figured we'd do a lunch break stream. We're in Diamond 4. Gonna go back to checking out Naya Humans to see if it's still any good. So if you haven't seen this deck, it's a tribal deck with humans. Let's break it down real quick before we get started. Like I said, we're Diamond 4, so we'll go bottom to top. Thank you very much for hitting the like and subscribing to the channel if you want to see more gameplay. We also got some fun videos rating artificial intelligence generated magic cards and if cards were Tinder and all kinds of cool stuff MTG related. Alright, so let's break this down. So this is an aggro deck. A lot of white at the bottom, and then we finish it off with our 4-drops here that just provide an incredible amount of value for our board presence that's already there. So we start with Hopeful Initiate, 1 white with a 1/2 training. You can tap 3, remove 2 counters from 1 creature you control, and destroy target artifact or enchantment. Good for getting rid of Fable the Mirror Breaker nonsense and things with Naya runes if it's still around, if you happen to encounter it. Intrepid Adversary, a good aggressive 3/1 2-drop. It has lifelink, and it also has the potential, if you draw it later, to power up your whole squad. Luminarch Aspirant, Luminarch Aspirant, so good, but we're going to see it leave because of rotation soon. But for now, we still get to play with it until Dominaria United. +1/+1 counter on something at the beginning of combat on your turn, always good. This is Mina Harker. Might not recognize her, but this is just an alt art from the Dracula set for Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. It's a 2/1 first strike non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. That's good for taxing. Is it taxing control decks? We like to get that down if we're facing blue, black, things like that. Valorous Stance. Destroy a big creature, toughness 4 or greater, or give one of your creatures indestructible. So you can just essentially negate one of their removal spells, which is cool. Brutal Cathar. Running 4 of them. Comes down, takes an opponent's creature, transforms into a nice werewolf. Elite Spellbinder, 3/1 flying. Exile a card from their hand when it comes into play. They get to play that card, but they have to pay 2 more to cast it, which is usually pretty hurtful for them. Redain. So Redain is good at taxing. It's a 3-drop 2/3 flying vigilance. But there are snowlands in the meta because with the return of mono green aggro, they run all snowlands so they can access Blizzard Brawl. So the fact that having the snowlands come in tapped can actually have somewhat of an effect. We've got Adeline Resplendent Cathar, 3-drop star 4 vigilance. Creates a token when you attack and has the power of all the creatures you control. Legion Angel, drop 1. Got 3 in the sideboard to go grab. Helana and Elena Partners, a card that I think is going to remain good even after rotation. It's very strong in these type of aggro decks. It's a 4-drop 2/3 with first strike and reach. Beginning of combat, put X +1/+1 counters on another target creature where X is Helana and Elena's power. Very good with Luminarch Aspirant. Have the Aspirant trigger first, put a counter on Helana and Elena, then you can transfer immediately 3 power to another creature. And Sigarda, Champion of Light up at the top. A 4-drop flying trample. Humans you control get +1/+1. That covers every single card in this deck with the exception of Legion Angel. And then it also has a Coven ability. If you attack with her and you control 3 more creatures with different powers, you get to look at the top 5 cards of your library, get a human, put it into your hand. We've got 2 Caves of the Frost Dragon, Iganyo Seat of the Empire for a little bit of spot removal. Plains, Soken'Zan Crucible of Defiance to grab 2 1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens. Keep in mind these can come in to block if you need them to. That can sometimes make the difference if you're racing against Boros aggro or something like that. Also, these are not human tokens, but they do get buffed up from Intrepid Adversary if you paid the kicker cost on that. Rockfall Vale, dual lands, nothing else really to see here. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you're new here, thank you very much for liking and subscribing to the channel. Let's go. Let's do this. Diamond 4. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Wait, is it Thursday? No, it's Friday. That's what's up. Hope you're having a good Friday. Weekend's almost here, people. All right, 3 lands, all different colors. We have a good 2-drop, good 3-drops, and a 4-drop. Can't ask for too much better than this. So, we'll keep it. Opponent's got green, blue mana, so either, yeah, looks like maybe a Simic Ramp, something like that. Let's just go plains. Could be Teamer. There's a lot of Teamer decks out right now. Death Bonnet Sprout. What does this do again? 1/1, beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Then for 3 or more creature cards, excuse me for just one moment. 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, transform it into a 3/3, and then, beginning of your upkeep, you can exile a card from a graveyard. If it's a creature, put a counter on it. Alright, we have 2 branched off pathways. That means one of these can come down on green. Save our red here. Cemetery Prowler. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card type. So it's a land, so it doesn't do anything. We'll take that. That down on red. Can't attack in, really. So let's go Spellbinder. Let's try to get in the air here. Proking Counterpart. Create a token that's a copy of target non-frog creature, except it's a 1/1 green frog. Another Prowler. Make disappear. And Grolnok the Omnivore. When a frog you control attacks, mill 3 cards. When a permanent card is put in your graveyard, exile with a croak counter on it. We don't have any removal, so what's going to be the biggest thing that we don't want to see here? Probably stop them from countering our stuff. Just chill with our life linker. Take their counter away. We can get Halana and Alena out and just start smashing in the air. Yep, we'll take that. They got Grolnok. Okay, so we'll take that through. That allows us to swing back in. Go here. So it can't be chump blocked. Gain us some life. Exile the Otawara Soaring City with a croak counter. Okay, so they can bounce things. Create a copy of Halana and Alena, except it's a frog. Gonna give something +1/+1 permanently with a counter from the frog here. That's Halana and Alena. That's hilarious. This is a cool deck. This is unique. Props to them. Coming in with Grolnok. Mill cards. Okay, we will take that. Okay, let's try to put up a shield here. They're getting too many cards with croak counters on them for my liking, so I'm going to try to take their Grolnok with Brutal Cathar next turn. Copy of Adeline. Coming in with Grolnok. Okay, I was gonna say probably not. Alright. Let's take Grolnok. Let's go in with Redain. We'll give Redain haste. This is Helana and Alina. This is Adeline. We'll go in with Adeline. We'll go here. No, that's a first striker. So we'll go in here. We'll go in here. Watch them play like Cyclone Summoner or something ridiculous, right? They throw a land down. All right, cool. Got there. I'm like, that was a cool deck. Like Frog Tribal. I don't think I've ever seen Gralnock used in, especially in Diamond. I think it's somebody trying something new, which props. Love that. Sometimes I try new things and they just don't work out, but this is kind of cool. Mr. Mark, what's up? How's it going? Happy Friday. All right, get on to the next one. We are 1-0. That was fun. That was a fun deck to play against. I would like to see some sort of Frog Tribal really just come out the gates. What are the chances that they print some frogs in Dominaria United and it just like tier 1 meta deck Frog Tribal? That'd be amazing. This is bad. We got 3 Thalias, 2 lands. No, thank you. Okay, what's our strongest 2-drop? Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, then we'll get rid of that. If they're a little bit slower. Okay, so they're either Naya humans or mono white too. So let's see. Mr. Mark recently built a deck with Croaking Counterpart and Titan, had a win rate of 80%. That's incredible. That is awesome. I love it. All right, no lands. Let's start blasting. Need to get that 3rd land. I don't even care if it's green. I just want an untapped land. That's it. That is all. So they have 2 Caves of the Frost Dragons, and then there's a plane. So they're mono white. They have to be mono white. Oh my god. Come on. Give me the land. Alright, so we attack here. They block with the Hopeful Initiate. And then we play Thalia to stop them attacking with Brutal Cathar. Or we just wait. I guess we wait, because if they attack here, we'll first strike here with Thalia, and then we'll have a block here. Gotta have more lands. Okay, they can't attack. Alright, here is a land. Alana and Elena, if we get a green land, I wouldn't count on it. So, do we go Brutal Cathar on their Brutal Cathar, put a counter here to make this a 4-2? Be able to block Adeline next turn? Not getting those lands really screwed us, but that's okay. John Mark, how many lands? How many lands did it have? 24? I don't think we attack here. 24? Usher, alright. Don't mind that. They're in with everything. They did not even hesitate coming in with Adeline. Do they have a Valorous Stance? or something. They could have a Wandering Emperor. They played an Usher the Fallen pre-combat. Yeah, that's fine. I bet they do have a Wandering Emperor. Let's find out. Nope, they have 2 lands. Interesting. Alright, we're at 10 life. We put a counter on the Intrepid Adversary we go in. They have to block with Adeline. If they don't, they go to 12, and we gain 5. Then they come back at us. They also can't train without Adeline. This is tough. Let's put it here, and we'll hang out. This way they come in, we can block some things, kind of cripple them if they can't protect their Adeline from one of our 4-power creatures. And then we go with Helana and Elena in a second. Excuse me. Apologize if that was loud. Alright, so they come in training with Cave of the Frost Dragon, with the Hopeful Initiates, and Adeline. Okay, tough decisions. So we've got this. Got this. Got a first striker on there. But do we want to lose our adversary? That's our life linker. And if we play Helana and Elena next turn, we can potentially gain 7 life back. Let's do that. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We block here. Then we take 6. We gain 4. Valorous Stance. We can take Adeline out. These things are getting huge. We attack here, then we take like a bunch. Oh, it's tough. I think we have to wait. Putin, heyo, how the game's going, man? Been a while since I've been here, so I wanted to say awesome job on the channel growth. Well deserved. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's really kind. Thank you for the feedback. I have been working hard on the channel. I've been exploring different content other than just gameplay, but I've been trying to do a lot of different content, like some funny stuff, some gameplay, some news. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. This is what I like to do, and I look forward to the live stream every Sunday. Look forward to making content, so it means a lot to have your support. Yeah, and I do remember chatting with you a while back on some of the comments and live streams, Putin. Did they draw an answer? If they get rid of our adversary, we're kind of screwed. I think they're debating just bringing in the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Oh, yeah! All right. We weren't getting lands there for a minute. That was a nail biter because we were sitting there in 2 lands. They're just pumping out things. And I guess it was the right call to wait, because if we would have attacked here, say they block with Adeline, then they come in with a 3/4, 3/4, which we can not kill here, and we bounce off of each other here. John Mark, I think you have to wait because it came across every turn. I want Naya to still be good. So do I. It fell off for a minute. That's very true. Putin. Yeah, it's been quite a while. I think you're like 500 or 600 subscribers. Yeah, I think so. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you very much for the sub, by the way. All right, cool. But if they would have drawn some removal, even just a brutal Cathar or something, and got rid of our life linker, I think it would have been like a goner. I have to return that phone call really quickly, so I'll be right back. And then we're 2-0. We'll get into another game. 1 second. All right, cool. I just texted the person back. All right, let's get into it. That game really was like a lot closer than it appeared. I know they conceded, but I don't think we were in a really great position there. Opponent goes first. We have a Hopeful Initiate and a Thalia. We do not have a green mana for Sigarda, but that's on turn 4. We have opportunities to draw that. So if we draw another land, we go bing, 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 right? Initiate, Thalia, Spellbinder. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good curve out. They don't remove our Initiate. We train with Thalia. We'll trust the universe to give us land. Oh, Boros. This is going to be a tough one. All right, here we go. Boros is definitely quicker than Naya humans. Definitely. But we have a little bit of an advantage in the long game. All right, I was wrong. I assumed it was Boros. It is actually werewolves. So we have an Outland Liberator, a 3/3 from the counter from Kumano. Sack it, pay 1, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and then it becomes a 3/3 when it attacks, destroy artifact or enchantment. All right, Nightbound. Okay. We can Valorous stance it if it turns to night and just slam, but I think we want to just do this. So I think what they'll do is they'll try... I assume this is werewolves, so Tovalor probably is going to come out at some point. Okay, so they just let it become night. Let's do this then. Try to get rid of whatever they're going to play next turn. Aberbrook Caretaker. Alright, well they're a long way from that, but that's nasty, so let's get rid of that. We don't have any good attacks, but we'll be set up for next turn. Especially if we draw a green mana, but if we draw a white, that's great too. Stormseeker. Okay. So we got a 5/4 trample and a 4/4. Got a 2/1 first striker and a 1/2, so they can hit us for 9. What can we hit them back for? If we Brutal Cathar this. They don't have any plays, though. I think we're going to get him in the long run here. They don't have any new creatures, and we do. Obo, what's up? Snakes and 2 smelly rabbits. If you guys don't know, I did an AI-generated video where Sneaky Canadian Hobo suggested the name 2 smelly rabbits, and it was hilarious. Little callback to that. All right, so they don't have any creatures or anything. So they're in top deck mode. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of lands. So we can go in with Adeline here, create a little bit of a wall. Not going to attack. Because that'll stop them from being able to attack with the Frenzied Trap Breaker. Once we get that Trap Breaker out, then we're free to just swing in. Unless they top deck something, they're just kind of not doing much. So do we go Legion Angel here? Just start swarming in the air while protecting ourselves here? I think so. We'll wait them out. They have 5 mana. This costs 8. Grab another Legion Angel. If we attack with Adeline, it'll be a 4/4 Vigilance. So if they block with the Trap Breaker, that's a worse trade for them than it is for us. Okay, so they'll take 4. Okay, let's attack. We'll use a Valorous stance if they do something that we don't like. But we've got the pressure going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This costs 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're fine with that. Spellbinder. Okay, that's not going to be really useful. I think it's just Legion Angel Tribal. Legion Angel all day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can play the Averbrook Caretaker next turn. What would that mean for us? If it's Night, 2+1/+1 counters on each creature, that'd be a 5/5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, then all we have to do is just make sure that we don't die here, right? So we'll go Brutal Cathar. Oh shit, it's nighttime. Alright, I think we're still good. Even if they do play it. In with everything. We'll block the 6/6. We'll just do this. Got there. All right. So I don't know if we didn't exile that Averbrook Caretaker and they got that down on turn 6 instead of turn 8. Might have been a different story. They did have some beefy stuff here. Just a matter of getting a couple chump blockers ahead of it. Thanks for tuning into the midday stream. I don't do this that often. I just had kind of an opportunity today. But if you want to hang out, we do this every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central for live streams, and then I do gameplay videos throughout the week. So, if you want to return, or you want to get new videos, please hit that subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. 2 Thalias, 2 Hopeful Initiates. And then we have to use our only green mana for a turn 1 Initiate. We do go first, though. So if we get Hopeful Initiate and Thalia down, turn 1 and 2, and then draw land for Spellbinder, should be okay. Yeah, Hobo, you're surprised to see me on? I know, because I'm just like never on during the day. But I have I had an opportunity today because of a work schedule, so I was like, yeah, why not? All right. We're going to need that third land, and hopefully, ideally, we play this on white, and then we draw a forest, and then we're good to go. Commune with spirits. You know what that means. Oh, but you left the AI cards in the discard in the Discord. Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, so they got Showdown of the Scalds with Commune with Spirits. That means they don't need anything on turn 2 or 3. They're all set up. That's what that means. So let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to have some more AI videos, so I appreciate the suggestions. Kami of Transience. No land for us. What we can do is do this. Train. And actually, hopefully this is Naya runes because of Thalia being able to tax all of their enchantments. Okay. Grab a rune. Draw a card, come in for 3 lifelink. We'll take. We need that land for Brutal Cathar. We really do. It's a race. It's not a good race against lifelink, though. I'll tell you that right now. Get that third land, get rid of Kami of Transience, get rid of the lifelink. We'll be looking pretty good. Unfortunately, this is probably my last game. I don't have a lot of time today, but I do appreciate y'all stopping by. It's been awesome to chat with you in the middle of the day, and I hope you're having a great Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. Even if you don't have any weekend plans, sometimes those are some of the best weekends. Just sit, chill, organize your Magic collection, do whatever. So they don't have red. Which, it's weird that they got Showdown of the Scalds without red. Did I check out the Gladiator midweek? I did. I looked at it a little bit. So it's a 100-card singleton, basically like Brawl without a commander, if I'm thinking correctly. Alright, there's their red. There's our land. So we can Valorous Stance away the Kami of Transience. We can attack, see what happens. I might do the Gladiator. Thinking about it. Or we can just Brutal Cathar it. I don't think they're going to have any burn or instant speed removal, so let's do that. Yes. All right. So, short stream today. We started at the bottom of Diamond 4 with Naya Humans, and we went 4-0. Couple of close calls, couple of nail biters in there. But overall, very satisfied with the deck. If you want to see the deck or build it, there's a link to the Ether Hub deck list below in the description. But before I sign off for today, where are we at here? There it is. Deck's good. I like it. We had a few mana issues, though, but I still think 24 lands is probably correct. 24 land, yeah. A couple of times we didn't have the right mana, but we actually didn't ever get kind of color mana screw. I think we just didn't draw as many, but it recovered. Putin, have a good rest of your day. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Nice talking to you. Thank you very much for the comment and stopping by. Hope you have a good weekend. I think it was. I don't think there's any improvements that really need to be made to it. I think it's good. Maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe one less Thalia. I don't know if we need four, because we have four Thalia, we have two Redain and Spellbinders, so these are all tax effects. So maybe we go three Thalia, and I don't know, Sun Gold Sentinel or something. I don't know why I'm complaining if it went 4-0. Like, I'm not trying to be that way, but there were a couple times where we had two Thalias in hand, or three or something, and it wasn't that cool. But I don't know. I like it. I think it's good. Thank you very much for stopping in. I got to take off for today. If you want to join for the next stream, it is going to be this Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. I believe that's 8 Eastern. It's around there. But thanks again. Hope you have a great weekend. Happy Friday. And if you go out into the arena and you're playing ranked or whatever, you're hitting Friday Night Magic tonight, may you have the best of luck. I hope you hit everything that you need. Thank you very much.